Welcome to TREBONS. So we're with Sweet and they are 4 weeks today, and today's exercise is just on sound. Very simple exercise, very basic exercise with sound. It's not like we haven't heard anything, but we're deliberately going to increase the sound level with something different. We use balloons for that, and you'll hopefully understand why. Hello. So first of all, pay attention. Hello there, dudes. Hello. So we've been using food, as you saw in the first one. It's a reward system. Don't need it now. They're quite happy to come up. But I'm going to give them food anyway. It's all a good exercise. It's all a good exercise, isn't it? It is. And sound. Many breed clubs, etc., require dogs to pass a gunshot test. And what we found is that we actually work with puppies at a young enough age, we can sort of condition, I don't know if it's conditioning, but we can push dogs to behave in a certain way when it comes to sound, which basically we just want the dog to ignore it on gunshots. Hello. So I've got their attention. And we're good and over there. Hello, you get something. You get something. You get something. So I've got the dog's attention, and that's what we wanted. And hello. What have you got? What was that? That was that big noise, wasn't it? Oh, yes. So we've got straight up there having a look. What's that noise? And that's what we want. It's always the sound. Having a look at it. Without panicking. We know where the food is. So, and I've got some food in my hand because we're going to try and introduce a different sound. And it's like everything else. When we're trying to introduce something, and we saw in the mental description when they were doing the gunshots, the first exercise was to play with the dog, distract the dogs, get it doing something. And distract the dogs, so that's when you get the first gunshots going in, because the dog's distracted. And then after that, when the dog is calm, they do it again with no distraction. And it's the same principle. You do that with everything you do when you're working with dogs. And there's no harm in doing it now. So first of all, hello, you're quick. We know what that whistle means, don't we? So we grab their attention, we get the food going and get the excitement level going up, as you would in the mental description, only there you're playing with a rag, and our dogs don't really play with rags, as such. But so we've got their attention, they're a little bit excited by, oh yeah, I'll take a balloon. And yeah. Boff. What was that? That was a big noise, eh? There's no pulling away, there's no pulling back or anything else, so it's just like a type of conditioning exercise for when they get older and when they leave. And again, they got through that, so we reward them. There's something, a strange sound, but nothing dangerous. And at this age, you've got to remember, these guys have never experienced fear. That's the thing about it. At this age, there's something they haven't learned yet, fear. And I think, our perception of fear and a dog's perception of fear is very, very different. And that's why we have a controlled environment and everything else. Next week, they'll start to go out and you start losing that control of the environment. So we've got to be very careful next week when we start going out, how we introduce them to the world. But before they go out, we need them prepared for it. And that I have contact and that we're willing to look at things, explore things, and blah, blah, blah. Hello. So, yeah, what was that? What was that indeed, eh? What was that indeed? Woof. Oh yeah. And it's a very simple exercise, and if you want to pass your gunshot test and everything else, I would recommend you carry on with this exercise when you take your puppy. This is something we're going to carry on all the way through now. Last time we did the puppy test, we didn't concentrate on sound at all, and you can see that with the puppies. Hopefully you get a different result. That's going to be the proof of the pudding, and that's why we do videos. To see whether techniques work, etc. My feeling is it will. We've got 4 dogs that we saw at the mental description, absolutely no problem with the gunshots, and they'd all gone through that same program. So I don't think it's going to be a huge problem, but it could be wrong. Yeah. Should keep my mouth shut sometimes, shouldn't I? Rather than say it's going to be this, going to be that. But as you see, we've got they do like their food. We're using it as a reward here, not as an inducement. As we saw with Sin's litter, we had to use food as an inducement. And couple of days' time, we'll be doing Sirrus litter again, and you can see the response there. Do we have a better response? Are they more engaged, etc., etc.? How do they take the sound? Exactly the same age and time frame. So, and we know with the with the puppy test that there's going to be a bowl dropped on the floor. So we would like the puppies to go up to that bowl, and so we sort of condition the puppies already. And this way, it's not just for the bowl they're going up to, but when they do hear things, they're going to be curious about things. They're not going to be, the first instinct is, oh, I'm scared of that. It's going, oh, what is that? You hope. Bah, 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 bah. And you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. What about this? What about this? What about this? You're not even going over there, are you? So we've got a couple there. Oof, smell that. Should we smell that? Shall we smell that? Shall we smell that? And we get it all going up to the bottom. Yeah. So now we're using the food as an inducement. Just follow me. Oh yeah. And now when we're concentrating on it, not on me. Blah, blah, blah. So there we use food as an inducement. They knew the food was in the bowl that time, but it goes up to the bowl. And we've got the others just in there anyway. So that's the sound exercise, that's what we do. And that's all my balloons from. Very simple, nothing hard on it. It's something we repeat, and as we're going out, the sounds will get louder, we'll be using cat drums, etc., etc. And just so that they're used to it. And as I say, if you want to get your dog for a gunshot test, it's something you'll carry on. You'll do it twice a week to start with, then once a week, then once every 6 months. It's not a big exercise. Very, very simple. And very easy. And you'll follow us as we do it anyway, so that's the exercise. The next couple of days we're doing Sirrus litter, and we'll be looking at Cinnamons litter, how they cope with sound, and this exercise, and you can start comparing the litters and everything else, because this is wonderful, wonderful.